Yo, guys, what's going on? We have a spicy emergency stream going on here. I'm gonna be ready in just a minute. I'm getting the word out here, tweeting it, sharing it. If you could smash that like button, we got a spicy day. Got a spicy day ahead. Ethereum breaking to all-time highs here, currently trading at $4,450. Fresh new high. We're gonna take a look at the market here today. We're gonna see what else is moving, what this might mean for the corn, what this means for the rest of the space. So settle in, get comfortable, smash that like button. Oh yeah. There we go. Happy Spookaween. Welcome back.
When the downtown lights start to come out at night, we go insane.
Do the stream up for everybody. You get into some analysis here. I'm still getting moving, but I've got alerts, and when I get alerts, we gotta go live. Those are the rules. I gotta go live, and you gotta tune in and watch. That's right. Okay. Hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I missed you guys, as always. Alright. Alright. I think we're ready. Yeah. The tweet is live. I'm gonna like it. What's up, Beardy Day? What's up, Jess? There's the tweet. Follow me on Twitter, retweet that. Let's get the word out. What's up, Steven? Morning. GMO. Carthago. How you doing? Nicholas. Doesn't matter how you do, Mike. Ireland, everyone hit that like. You got the right idea. Sean, how you doing, man? Smooth Tom. B&B is moving as well, says Nicholas. What's up, Narbra? Tyler Darden. Tom Cruise around. Cruise around, man. Alright. Getting my thoughts together here. Checking out what else is moving. Pulling up the CoinGecko as I do to check out the rest of the market. Sort by 7-day. SHIB. No surprise. Safe Moon. No. That's a little bit more of a surprise. Let's look at the 24-hour change here. Mana taking the #1 spot off the Facebook rebranding news. Looks like the decentralized metaverse, that is Mana, looking to take market share here with a 56% gain over the last 24 hours. This is definitely unexpected for me here. BAT, basic attention token up 26%, the third largest gainer in the last 24 hours. Would not have seen that coming. BAT has really been under the radar for a long time. Maybe it's looking to make some moves. Right on. AXS, we see Chili's, Thorchain, Arweave, and Flow. Interesting 24-hour change. Even once you get out of the top 5, you're down to 10 or less than 10% gain. A little bit unexpected here. A little bit unexpected. Actually, we have to scroll very far down to even find Ethereum. Right there. 6.5% net change here over the last 24, but with it putting in a new all-time high, pushing these numbers up, that 6% could expand quickly and angrily. Let's take a look at the ETH chart here. Let's take a peekers. Pikers. I don't think we've circled this chart enough, indicating what we think Ethereum's going to do. I think we need more circles on this chart. We got plenty of time today to do that. I don't know if you guys watched, let's see, it was an Ethereum video, FTM and SHIB. Yes, they were part of the previous stream, but standalone, they made great content and released those in between the last stream and now. I don't know if you guys checked those out. Exactly as predicted. I mean, let's go. Let's go now. Ethereum following suit. There's just nothing here. There's just nothing above us. We might deal with a $5,000 psychological level. That's really all that I can foresee into Ethereum's future here. This chart looked very bullish for the last, I don't even know, few weeks. And now it's paying out as Ethereum reaches higher, looking to make a measured move. But if we zoom in, we do see that maybe we can find some closer or some shorter term targets. So we can take our previous high, which was broken, use our fib tool, and we can extract out 4.9, sure. Right underneath that 5,000. I don't see this as a huge barrier, but it may be a pit stop as these extensions locally tend to be. People look to take profit. 5,000, easy number to see, to understand, easy number to place a sell order at. However, we rarely see these end a rally. These are typically pit stops on a way to a larger macro move. And that's what we're going to be keeping our eyes open here for. I'm actually going to make a new Ethereum chart. I think we want a little cleaner look. Ethereum against Bitcoin in valuation. FBTC pair at 0.7. 0.77 roughly is our major resistance. We've been consolidating between or just under 0.77, above 0.55 for what seems like an eternity now. And Ethereum finally looking to make that move. Will we reach up to that 0.11 in FBTC pair? I've been saying that. I think it's a very, very good bet by the end of this cycle. People are looking for the flippening. That would be roughly 0.15, maybe a little under 0.15. So you see that's a double. That's 2x against Bitcoin. And that is a big move. That would be a very large move. I'm not so sure that's going to happen. If it does, I don't believe it'll be long-lived. But hey, I'd happily be wrong. Wouldn't worry me too much. This is looking extremely nice here. As we zoom out to the weekly, we have a beautiful rounding bottom, a move up to resistance, consolidation. And now I think we're looking to bust a new move, man. We keep seeing this flat top on Ethereum, and it keeps playing out over and over. Keeps playing out. Don't let us down this time, bud. You've got us in your hands. This is really what's interesting me. I guess this is a good time for a little mini lesson, guys. When the market's bearish, dollars are dominant. Dollars are the favored pair, at least for me. When the market's bullish, dollar pairs are very deceptive. Ethereum could reach up, make a large move to the upside, gain a lot in dollar value, but it could lose value against Bitcoin. Why is that important? Well, because it can very easily trap traders into thinking they're profiting when they're not. And yes, they are technically profiting. But when the BTC pair or ETH-BTC, if this were to go down and ETH-USD go up, what that's really saying is, yes, your dollar value is going up, but you would have been better off just having Bitcoin. Bitcoin would have appreciated more. If this ETH-BTC pair breaks to the upside as we're seeing here, tests that 0.11 level, maybe goes as high as 0.15, that would mean that Ethereum is outpacing Bitcoin. You'd be better off sitting in Ethereum. Market is still bullish. It's still looking strong. And so I think it's a good time to kind of circle back to these ideas that we haven't been focused on as much lately. BTC pairs. Is your BTC value in your portfolio going up, or is it going down? That's going to be a much better indicator of how you're doing than the dollar pair. If Bitcoin blasts off here, makes some new highs into November, everything in dollar value will likely appreciate. But if the BTC value of your portfolio goes down, meaning the dollars go up, but you have less BTC, that means you've lost against Bitcoin's appreciation. And this is, in my opinion, the golden standard. It's the golden standard for success in a bull run. If you can manage to increase your BTC value of your portfolio during the bull run, the cycle high is going to have a compounding effect. Bitcoin's going to appreciate in value, and your portfolio will be worth more Bitcoin. That will compound those gains, and that's how you get those wild numbers. So on the weekly Ethereum, money flow looks solid. VWAP is not my favorite, but this could be just a precursor to a larger upside move that can fix that VWAP here. RSI is very low. In fact, I'm not worried, but again, I need to see a stronger move. We need to see more follow through here at this high. If we see a rejection on Ethereum here at 44.40, it's not the end of the world. It's not bear market time, but that will likely drag this out. We're going to need to see a large move, and the weekly RSI is showing us that. It's saying you need to see a push to the upside. You have a higher high in price. You don't have a higher high in RSI. You need to start blasting. You need to start blasting off, or you're going to go back into a consolidation, which is not the end of the world. We've seen this on Ethereum. This is not bad. We could see another higher low with a flat top, and that's a very bullish pattern that Ethereum has done over and over and over again. That wouldn't be the end of the world, but keep an eye. This RSI really does suggest that we need to see a large move to the upside, or we face the longer trail, the higher low, sideways, more consolidation, kind of more boring price action. On the daily, things are looking very strong. We see Ethereum very briefly on the 27th had some selling momentum. In the last 2 days, that's picked back up. A bullish engulfing candle closed yesterday, setting the scene for today's new all-time high. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we are. Retested on the 21st, just like we said in the video. And just like we said in the video, that makes it very probable Ethereum will look for higher highs. Bam, here we are. Kapam. Kablow. Off the 20 daily, that's what we like to see. 20 weekly is struggling to keep up. Let's see, trading down at about $3,000 on the 20 weekly. Something tells me if we do see that higher low, if we do see that more boring scenario play out, we may see 4K. That may be the next higher low. That would be pretty reasonable. It's a weekly resistance level that was technically backtested as support in this week. However, we don't know the future. We never do. That's what trading is. Game of probability. And probability tells us that we have to always plan for both scenarios. No matter how confident we are, we can never know. And so if we were looking, if we do take that more boring route, and we don't see a large move to the upside here, we don't have a significantly higher high, well, we're going to look for that higher low. 4,000, not a bad spot to look for it. Let's be real. I want to look at some random time frames here. Let's look at like the 2-day. That's beautiful. All right, our 2-day is closing in 7 hours. We closed yesterday with a bullish engulfing candle. To close today at this price level, Ethereum will then see a bullish engulfing candle close again, but this time on the 2-day. That would be rather spicy. We love to see these time frames kind of collapse in on themselves. One gives us a signal, and then we see that translate out.
Love the content. What time does BTC options expire tonight? $3 Brunei dollars and 20 cents for under 60k due to expire. Also fix the camera when you have a chance, winking face.
I don't know what's up with the camera. Mr. Nicholas. What time do BTC options expire tonight? That's a great question that dude, I don't know if anyone knows the answer. What I do know is like the typical trading day, 2 hours before the Bitcoin closes, it's like 6 p.m. East, 3 p.m. West. I would guess 6 p.m. I really don't know. If someone in chat knows, I would love to hear it. What is up with the camera? Is it just fuzzy still? I think it's autofocus. Know what to do while I'm live. It's hard because I have to manually focus it, but then I have to get close to it to manually focus it. I guess I can manually focus it on the chair. I think that made it worse. No, we're fading away. Look at what you did to me, Nicholas. We'll take that for now. For now. This was an emergency spice stream. We didn't have time. Didn't have time to check. 2 days looking spicy as well. I love to see it. You gotta love to see it. You see a kind of a sketchy one day. You know, we had waning momentum for days and days. Even had selling momentum for just one day. Now we're back. We're in buying momentum. It's increasing, but we're still far from our highs. That's a little undecided. That's not as confident. That's the daily time frame. When we swap it to the 2, things look a lot more confident. Momentum really never dropped off. RSI is looking to break that high. That lines up with the weekly that we were talking about with the new RSI high. And Market Cipher looks rather beautiful. I just got an alert, so we're going to pop over to AXS. We don't have time. We don't have time. AXS just gave me an alert. Ooh, buddy. AXS never reached our entry, but it is now pushing for a new all-time high as well. Boom. Ba-boom. Let's see. This is an old retracement. Now that we've broken our high, we can, with certainty or with confidence, use this extension tool. Our 1618 still sitting at the same value, same target. I think we're probably going to stick with the targets that we had previously. That looks about 190. Great upside target for AXS. 190. Let's see. Our bigger extension lines up there. Our local extension lines up there. Looks like pretty much all roads pointing to that 190 level. Not a bad spot to look to lock in some profit. Doesn't mean you have to jump out of your position totally. But not a bad spot to TP some. It's never a bad thing when these entries don't hit. Typically means the coin is extra bullish. Extra bully. Let's see if the chart agrees. Ooh. Some wild fake outs on the day. And we see momentum now just returning to buying pressure. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, right off the 20-day. This whole, I have a feeling this is going to be very common on charts today. We're going to see coins that opened at the 20 daily, printing big green candles. That was Ethereum yesterday. AXS, though. Beautiful. Ooh, yeah. AXS on the weekly looks monstrous. VWAP just rolling over. Momentum putting in local higher highs on the week. Same issue as Ethereum. It's the same issue. Your RSI actually is a lot higher here on AXS on the weekly than Ethereum, but you're struggling with that same issue. You don't have a higher high now. Your RSI is remaining low, prices at a new high. That's bearish divergence unless the market continues in that direction, pulls RSI higher. You never get this back test. No, we didn't. I still wouldn't look really to jump in here. This is the top of a green candle. Remember, guys, we don't do that here. What I could see playing out here on AXS, move to that 190, then a move back. This would be pretty fitting of what we've seen. And what I like about it is on the week, that's untested weekly support, about 130, 137, something like that. We'll see just how bullish AXS is, how it responds to about 190 when we get there. This thing does not look like it's ready to stop, though. That is a beautiful candle. Our moving averages lining up with our major support levels. Our 200 sitting at the $44 mark, the 100 at the 82. That was our entry that never hit. This chart's looking very strong. Very strong. This thing just never retraced. Just came up, shelved up. Right on. Right on. All right. What's up, everybody? Tuner watching. Welcome back. Good to have you guys. Don't forget to smash that like button for the new stream. Subscribe if you haven't. Jump in the Discord for free airdrops, 24/7 live stream, free educational content, and keeping up with the community, etc. etc. We haven't even looked at Bitcoin yet. Isn't that wild? What kind of day is this? We haven't even looked at Bitcoin. Shame. Bitcoin on the day, man. Bears thought they were back in control here. Yesterday closed a bullish engulf as well. So Ethereum and Bitcoin being twinsies on that one. Today we're seeing a higher high here locally. We're gonna get a new chart too. Go Litecoin, 195. Oh yeah, this is from the last stream. How wild is that? Exactly as predicted. Let's get rid of all this junk. There we go. There we go. We do see a daily resistance here that we're just tapping now at 63K. Something to keep in mind today, guys, is it is Friday. It is Friday, the 29th. 29th. This week will close on Sunday, as it always does. But we will see the start of a new month and a new week into November. This is typically a spicy sign for the things to come. This does not happen every month, and when it does, it usually ends up extra volatile. I think the timing here is really great. If you guys tuned into around the blockchain, I said it right for once. When I was on, I said that I think we'll have a new all-time high by November 4th. I'm still sticking with it. November 4th, all signs point to it, man. Not all signs, but a lot of signs. I think it's a good bet. I tried to just make bigger claims on the show because people like that. Let's recap the SHIB trade quick. So who remembers this chart? SHIB, these are our targets. I didn't expect to get there in one day, but that is crypto. Gets us used to a pattern, gets us confident in a pattern, and then it takes it away. Slow moves, slow moves, slow moves, boom, explosion. Our 8,500 Fibonacci extension target was hit yesterday and the day before pulling back. This is the pattern we see. Here's our 2, here's our 1.8, and what we got was a move to the 2, a pullback to the 1.618. SHIB is looking good here if it can hold the 6,500 level. It's traded below it twice. We have higher lows on the daily. We want to see that trend continue. If we break our low, we are likely looking at a deeper retracement. After such a run, that wouldn't be very hard to believe. But we called it. We said these are not areas we might look to totally jump out, to dump everything all in, all out. We don't do that. But these are great targets to look to lock in a little bit of profit. Take out your principal. Cover your principal investment and remove the risk from the trade. That was successfully done here. You could have even really done this from any point before the last 3 days. Whether it was even immediately after the 4,000 level broke, still could look to take half, 50% out up here. Cover your principal. Let the rest ride as free coins, the best position to be in. Let's see, do we have anything? Bearish divergence on our high, of course. Got to keep it tricky. MACD on the daily looking ugly, actually, on SHIB. Do I think SHIB is done for the bull run? Probably not. Probably not. However, it does look like it may be looking to consolidate for a while. It does look very likely here. Our daily TK, here we are. 5,700. We can see yesterday's candle finding support at the TK. This remains actually very bullish in an uptrend, as long as it can hold this level. Period. Periods. We'll see how this plays out. Honestly, you guys know, I bought $100 worth of SHIB October 1st. I felt the hype brewing. 1,000% gain in October. It's gonna be hard to argue that this is a good spot to enter. May there be upside? Sure. But a 2x from here now is asking a lot. We saw SHIB jump into the top 10 coins fighting DOGE, it seems. What is with this DOGE Shiba narrative? It's so weird to me that, like, I was reading an article and it was like, Shiba, DOGE's main competitor. And I'm like, these coins aren't competing in any way. Like, are they competing for the cutest meme? Maybe. That doesn't seem like a satisfactory rivalry to me. They're not related. They're totally different. They're completely different. Why do people say they're rivals? I don't get it. Stop making everything a rivalry. You know what? We rival? We rival fiat. We don't need fiat. We have the corn. That's a beautiful candles cooking. The 6 hour. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Higher high on our MACD histogram. That's right. RSI slightly higher. This is a loaded chart. That flash crash yesterday of 7%. It was a heckin' bullish candle. Speaking of dogs, that was a heckin' bullish candle. Like that flash down and then the 4 hour closing green. That was go time. It's turbo time. Whew, reaching back up. See how our 4 is doing. Hopefully it's bearish because we don't trust the 4 hour. Doesn't look that bearish, darn. We see our momentum reaching up to higher highs. Our VWAP making a very strange pattern. We don't really see that often. And money flow is red, and I would say looking to roll over. Not as bearish as I'd hoped. Not quite, but maybe the 2 will have better answers. Because out here I'm all alone. 2 hour looking beautiful. Beautiful. Momentum is up. Reaching for higher highs. VWAP is up. Oh yeah. What a fake out. How many stops got hit right here? I can only imagine. Many. Many. What's up? Alwyn Ramser. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the fam. Great to have you. It's been a little bit since we were live. And you guys know I moved this month, and so I basically was catching up on my life here. But I'm back. Disco Biscuits. What's up with all those numbers, Disco Biscuits? He's a real person. What's up, JB? Her Lippy, how you doing? Would buy Catcoin. So what is Catcoin? Wendy O was commenting on it, on something about like, I bet the Catcoin's pumped now. And I was like, so crypto kitties and stoner cats? And she's like, no. I was like, dang. Rico.
Sir, could you look at CHZ BTC on bigger time frames? Don't you agree it's gonna flip Bitcoin?
Don't you agree that it's the Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOGE, Shiba killer? Yes, of course I do. Aw, this trade from a long time ago stopped out on SHIBs. I think it's time to reevaluate this. Right there in that golden pocket, though, isn't it? Right down here. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that. Do I agree it's gonna flip Bitcoin? I mean, obviously. Obviously. Sarcasm. I mean, that's a pretty chart, though, man. Like, you had this wild rally up. You see a beautiful, solid retracement, 71% against Bitcoin. This is what we were saying earlier about these BTC pairs going to become more important here as we reach up into price discovery. These BTC pairs only going to get more important. I guess I should do the transparency thing. Rico randomly messaged me and said buy CHZ, and so I bought $100 to giggles him. So transparency that I own some of this asset now. Doesn't change the chart. Let's see what we got. Okay, I like this on the weekly. We do have a low swing. Don't really see a lower low yet. We do have a slightly lower low. But VWAP is trending right back up. Money flow doesn't look to be making a significant low here. I think it's already ready to roll over on the week. Let's get rid of that. Almost lost the 50. This weekly close is going to be important to CHZ for sure. My only worry with this, is the 681. You've got your weekly TK and your weekly 20 right there. Likely to be resistance. Very likely to be resistance. And it looks like we even have a weekly level or something right here. Time to get rid of some of these lines. Some of these are old. I mean, this looks like a spicy spot, man. Could it just move back up and then continue on this? Sure. But if you were knife catching, that's not a bad spot. You're in the golden pocket. The rest of the market's starting to move. This had a unprecedented rally. Pulled back. Hey, you might be catching a discount here. I'm actually curious to see what it looks like on the dollar pair. Ow. On the dollaries. Crow broke out on the dollars. Probably have to look at Crow. Baked us out. Higher low. Man, this is I mean, I'm up 2 cents from where I entered. I think when Rico messaged me, it was like 32. Not a lot there on the dollar value. Although I'm on the 4 hour. That's probably why. It's not the worst. Symmetrical triangle. There you go. Easy peas. See that tightening, consolidating in. Break to the upside would make sense, especially in the dollar pair. To bet against dollar pairs now, as we're seeing coins go into price discovery, is pretty crazy. Probably not recommended. Dollar pair is likely to be strong. That's why we're going to shift focus over to those BTC pairs. You returned to your high on CHZ, and that's 300%. 200%. 200%. Not bad. So will it flip Bitcoin? I don't know, Rico. I don't think so. Will it outpace Bitcoin at some point? Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, my friend. What's up, Greg Zilla? SHIB is the Doge killer, that's why. I just don't understand. Dude, like, how many Ethereum killers has there been? How many 88 get, like, why do they have to... Why do they have to be killers? Why can't they just be friends or best buds? Like, SHIB is Doge's best bud. Why's it gotta be adversarial? Josh, what's up, brother? Click a Theta, probably. Probably. It's almost Halloween. It's Spookaween. October. It's not so spooky this year. Last year it was much spookier. Last year was much spookier in October. Raul Zarte. What's up, man? Got this going to get us all Lambos. I don't want a Lambo. I just want a car that drives itself. At 10K, will BTC slow down ETH next month?
ETH is going to get us all Lambos when it goes to $10,000. Let's go. Will BTC slow down ETH next month?
That's a hard question to ask. It's a hard question to ask. I don't really have an answer for that. Will ETH slow down or will BTC slow down ETH next month? Don't really have an answer for that. What we did see is Ethereum's market cap swelling here to $500 billion. Bitcoin sitting at 1.1 trillion. Ethereum's having a healthy gorging of market cap. Healthy. But will they slow each other down? I mean, at some point, I think that's safe to assume. Profit will start being taken into one or the other side of that pair, but I don't really have an answer. I appreciate your 5, though, my friend. And I hope you get your Lambo. Digibyte's gonna move, and that's what I like to hear, Titan. How you doing, brother? Mala. Beautiful Mala is here. Honored to have you. Good to see you, darling. Now free. What's up, man? Thanks for the $4.99 king. Can you shed some light on ACH USD? Much love. ACH USD. It reminds me of bank transfers. I can pop the chart up. I don't have one. We'll take a look. It's on Coinbase. Cool beans. Cool beans. This is not all the chart history. What do we got? Qcoin, Poloniex. Let's look at the Qcoin. Nope. There we go. This is more of a chart. more of a chart here. Backwards. Can you hear it? Looks like just entering some retracement here in the last few days. Reaching back to that 236. Very shallow retracement. Not much of a threat. Let's see. We don't have anything really here. We don't really have anything here to buy just like randomly here. Be a little bit of a knife. Good bit of a knife. Lower low in the month. I mean, we could say back test of the previous all-time high at the beginning listing. Could be support, so that would make it a little less of just a knife. Maybe a little more confidence on an entry there. Weekly's not quite where I want it. We see momentum still selling. That's not in itself the worst. I would like to see that remedy. I just don't like really this VWAP. Not really looking to roll over yet. Not yet. We have relatively untested supports on the weekly time frame. Farther down, closer to that 0.5 retrace. Let's see. Got a bunch of notifications. What's happening, phone? Nothing important. BTC alerts. Silenced call alerts. Alright, cool. Cuckoo. If we do see a bottom here, though.
It's funny that people want Lambos but will cost them 1 ETH for an oil change. Lol.
Right. JP. Cost you an ETH for an oil change, especially if everybody's buying Lambos. Oil change on Lambos. Price can go up. Well, we can't definitively, or really confidently say that we have a reversal here, at least on the weekly. Really don't have it yet on the daily either. Could be the beginning of it. I'm not loving where these VWAPs are. But if this is the bottom, if we've seen the local low here, using our SHIB tool, we get some pretty easy targets. Pretty much sitting at 50 cents. It's a little wider of a range than I like. I don't like to say... actually, the bottom of this is 50 cents. Perfect. It's like 50 to 61 cents. Likely your next pit stop if you break your high at just under 20. I just don't see enough reason. Not that it can't happen, but I don't see enough reason, meaning the chart. I don't see technicals that are saying this is the spot to look for a bounce. But the rest of the market, if it's starting to bounce, well, probably going to hop on that ride. You're below the 20, 50, and 100 dailies. The 200's below you untested. 3.7 cents. Let's see, do we have anything on our Ichi? These are weird Ichis. There we go. Below the cloud. Okay. All right, this is a little bit better. This can at least suggest that there might be a play with a tight stop loss. That's not as tight as I would like, 24%. Something like that. You really could, if you're a smarter person, look to put that stop much closer and say, okay, if it trades below the TK and KJ on the daily again, I want to be out of my long position. I want to ride that back to resistance, about 10 cents. That'd probably be a slick play. But we don't have much else. We don't have much else. I think this is unfortunately still a knife. Sometimes knives can be very valuable. Just don't get cut. Thank you, Free Now. Appreciate the 5, my friend. And the support. And the support. Oh, everything's chilling out again. Boo. Boo. Go the fast path, not the slow path. Hourly looking to close here. AXS still up strong. Let's see if anything has shifted around in our gainers. Nope. Let's look at mana. Let's look at mana. R-Fox is a positive. Alright, Shane. For you, my friend. Sorry to dox ya. We're gonna look at mana and then we'll look at R-Fox. Just for you. Just for you. Man, what a weird chart. Off a slightly lower low. Let's hope there's some kind of divergence there. We see it on the daily on RSI. We see a higher low on our RSI with a lower low in price. Same thing with MACD here. We see just lower highs on selling momentum. This is quite a candle. That's quite a candle. This is mana BTC. So this is its value against value against Bitcoin. When you have big gains against Bitcoin, typically you have even bigger gains against the dollar. The daily does not look like it wants to quit here. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ooh. Mana USD on the weekly. Little bullish kissing. Is there like a lips emoji? That'd be cool. There's probably a heart. There we go. There's your bullish kiss. We're gonna use this green heart as our bullish kiss signal. Right there. Boop. Trading above 80 cents is gonna keep that bullish kissing valid and is gonna be a very strong signal to our market that the price is looking to make moves to the upside. Our local extension here projects somewhere near the $5 range on a break of 167. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. This needs an alert. Man, mana's out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Thanks, Facebook. Thanks for the monies. Thanks for the monies. Meta. Honestly, this whole pump, it's not like we can say like Facebook is the reason it's pumping, but this whole pump, that could be the catalyst. Facebook rebranding to Meta is honestly one of the, I don't know, probably the most underrated kind of signals that we have. Something that people aren't going to pay that much attention to. But think of the meaning behind that. Facebook, one of the biggest, most controversial companies, whether you hate them or love them, who cares? Their size and their sheer influence, I think, is undeniable. To rebrand to Meta, to literally say, like Mark Zuckerberg say, like, we're doing this because we're looking to offer a metaverse. That's huge. That's huge. Think about that. One of the biggest companies in the world is rebranding their business model to crypto, essentially. Fill in the dots, read between the lines, everybody. That's pretty huge. Man, it looks like it's taking a break. Rico's dropping some euros on me.
Can you do some tar on EUR? USD, I have a bag of it.
Never. Never. Let's see where my TA went. Let's see the last time I looked at it. Wow. Wow. Was expecting a rally there. This has been up for a long time. This is by the month. Whew. Okay. Go down to that week. RSI is getting low. MACD showing some weakness with higher lows. We don't see it slowed down quite yet on the weekly. Not enough. What is up with all these indicators on here? All my cloud settings. What the heck? Under the 20, man. This is interesting. This is interesting. Euro USD below the 200 and 100 weeklies. Not the best, but we do have is a pretty interesting rounded top here. That's pretty much what we were looking for, except we were looking for a break to the upside. Looks like this has fallen lower into potential head and shoulders category. Potential. With neckline sitting about 1.16. Have a back test, not the most ideal, not the most bullish looking, at least on that time frame, and on the daily, whew, don't see it either. I need to get rid of this because it's bugging me. Also, why is my crosshair like this is weird? TradingView, you're being weird. Drunk. I'm not bullish on this pair right now. I think it will see a reversal, and I think it will be bullish, but not. I don't see it yet. Not quite to the 0.5. Not to the 618. Maybe we have some kind of support here. Man, you're just below all these moving averages. You're down in the muck. 1.14. Could see that being a pretty tasty retrace here. Maybe we have support in 1.14. That's where I'm looking. What do you think, Rico? What do you think? That would not be crazy. I think this pair does want to break to the upside, retest these highs. Don't see it yet. It is always darkest, darkest before the light, right? Monthly, we see support there. On the weekly, we can see that retracement level. The 0.5 overlapping perfectly. Not a bad spot. Not a bad spot to see a reversal or a bounce. If you lose 1.14, then you're looking for the looking for the bottom of your wedge here, closer to 1.1. This is 4x, so those don't sound like big moves, but they are. Elongate. Oh god. Your super chat was skipped. What? This is a travesty. I don't see it. Oh wait. Cody Price, if it's under 5 US, it doesn't read it. That's just how it is, how it's set. People will tip like 90 cents for it to say a long message if we don't do that. But Cody Price says, remember fib retracements from 20k high to 3k low has 32k-ish K as last real line of resistance before Bitcoin blow off top. Fib retracement from... I guess it would depend if you're on log or linear. But we'll take a look at what Cody's talking about for everybody. I already have it up. So, this is on logarithmic. On logarithmic, we see 62 and 125. Cody may be on regular. In which case, I'm still a little confused here. Cody's on regular. I see 70 and 73.7 or 4 and 4236. And 4236 not really a extension I typically use. In fact, I'm going to take that off. Huh. I wonder what you're looking for. I think this looks way better on log. I think it fits better. I just always use log as well, so maybe I'm biased. But, man, if we use log here and we look for our next move using that retracement and that extension, I mean, 125. Our 2618. It's sitting really close to my bull cycle target.
Show is always. Can you check Velo USDT, please?
Fellow. What's up, hoodie? Rico, I just realized you said you have a bag of it. That's funny. Velo. Velo fellow. I don't think I have a chart, but we can make one. Cello. Getting close. Did I walk through a spider web? I feel like there's a spider web on me. Very likely in my new house. Very likely. Lots of spiders. Lots of ladybugs, lots of spiders. Alright. I think we can find more chart history. I just get a sense that we can. Maybe not. Where did this first start trading? Let's see. Bifinex. Gives us a little more history. Well, this does not look ideal. It does not look ideal on the weekly. We can identify some levels here, though. Let's start with this. Has not made its 0.5 retrace, so might be looking for 46 cents. The golden pocket sitting at about 60 cents. Not a bad target either. We do not see... Wait. I would say we do see bullish divergence. You can really argue it. You can probably argue it both ways. With this wick, it makes it a little confusing. Is this wick real? I don't know. To me, this looks like lack of liquidity, more so than actual price discovery. But our RSI lows are coming up. Price action in general is trended down. I would say that's bullish divergence. Maybe I'm nitpicking. On the day, MACD's moving up, money flow moving down. A little confliction there. But as we said, honestly, we're going to be siding with bullish signals here. We're going to be siding with bullish signals. The rest of the market's looking like it's trending up, and so bullish signals are going to be statistically better bets. I don't love how this looks on the daily. I don't love it. At least you're above your 20. That's a saving grace. Your 100 is untested, sitting right around that 0.5 retrace. Not a bad target. Not a bad target. I think that this is what we're going to be looking for. There's not a ton of chart history, but I do see some kind of falling wedge. Like, whether we want to use these wicks or not, typically I ignore them when they're that absurd. I don't know if that is correct or not, but that's just what I do. Either way, this is looking pretty bottoming pattern-ish, falling wedge. We haven't seen a real retracement. I would be looking for that retracement. And the 100 daily just appeared, hasn't been tested. Good odds price is going to look to test that spot, see if there's liquidity there, etc. I've never heard of this one. Never heard of this one, so it's the first time I've taken a look. 12 hour actually looking more bullish than the daily. Interesting chart, man. Velo. Yeah, alright. I think I can just make it easy here. I think that it tests 46 cents before it tests 16 or 17. It may never trade back down below those levels. We'll see. But I think the probability is in that retracement, looking to go test that 100 daily above you. And then you find out what happens there. If there's no buyers, you can see actually that was support previously. Back there at that 0.5. See what happens there? You find sellers. Maybe you retrace. Find some support before you move higher, but likely to move with the rest of the market. The rest of the market's trending up, so we're going to set our sights looking up. Pretty easy peasy. Here we go, Ethereum. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's put more alerts. Can't miss the action. AXS, all right, moved to a new all-time high now. Consolidating. I'll take it. I'll take it. 3 minutes to close this hourly. Looking good to close above 155. Looking good. Ah, yeah, RFox. That's right. For Mr. Shane. Or is it VFox? RFox. Let's take a peek. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Looking decent. We talked about this months ago. Still looking for the same thing. Still looking for... Let's see, actually, our retracement. We went deeper, so we have to move our fib tool. Something tells me we're still looking for that same zone, though. Our 0.5 now has been reached. That's 12.5 cents. Something tells me that this really does want to test 23 cents. I think that's what I said a long time ago. At the time, that was the golden pocket when I spoke to you. No longer is. But you can see there really just isn't... I think I might have even said this when we talked about it, is there just isn't resistance made by this bleeding pattern, by this kind of no relief bounce, consolidation, coiled line down. Typically what you see there is very little resistance created. We're seeing that potentially right now. Right here would be the last point that I would look for resistance to be created. And you can see that, well, we've traded above that today. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Momentum's back up. Actually, I rarely ever use these signal MACD lines. I don't like them. But hey, if you want to use them, more power to you. That's a pretty beautiful setup. That is bouncing off the signal line, remaining bullish. Quite a fake out. Quite a fake out. Get rid of those. Boom. And a beautiful momentum candle. RSI reaching back up to its highs. Not quite there yet. Similar to a lot of the market here. We have an RSI issue in the market. Got to see more RSI. Money flow has only ever been negative, only ever been red here. It may be positioning to go green, baby. Everything's going green. Bitcoin mining goes green, everything's going green. There's your analysis. Weekly TK at 17 cents, not a bad spot to snipe out if you're uncomfortable. Escape the clouds on the daily. Yeah, sure. Let's use our extension tool here. See if that lines up with anything else we're seeing. It does not. It does not really. Our 1618 at 14.1 cents and our measured move at 18 cents. Doesn't line up with this 23. That's okay. It doesn't have to. This chart's so wicky, it's hard to identify kind of clear price levels. Maybe a 2-day chart will show us better. 0.5. Beautiful 2-day. No RSI issue on the 2-day. This is what we like to see. It's looking good, man. You made it. You made it through the muck. You made it through the swamp. Now it's time to get into the greener pastures, right? Folks, you coin that I've only ever heard Shane talk about. Here's some hopium for you, man. We don't have it. We don't have it yet. 50 cents is your all-time high. Just under 3 cents is your all-time low. If you can break back above that 50 cents, you might be aiming for $2.83. That's quite a gain from 10 cents. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there for now. I'm digging it. I'm loving it. Let's swamp through our charts quick here. Anything catch the eye? Ethereum, come on. We want more excitement. Don't let AXS be the exciting coin today. Don't do it. Look at that volume on Mana, too. On the day. Boom. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That's what we like to see. Don't always get it. Let's see the chat. Alright, reload my chat. No problem, brother. My pleasure. My pleasure. 160 likes, 235 watching. Something seems a little odd about this stream. That's okay. We're on a little early. We haven't been around. Maybe the hype isn't there yet. That's okay. We're showing up in search. Oh yeah, we're showing up a lot in search. Well done. Thank you guys, all you guys with liking the stream, sharing the stream, subscribing and such. That helps out. Helps out a lot. Appreciate you. Rune. What's up, Sukone? Rune? Might be able to. Will Shiba reach 1 cent? Tommy T, brother. I got something for you. The math on Shiba reaching 1 cent is not great. But that doesn't mean that you can't profit. You don't need Shiba to go to 1 cent. For Shiba to go to 1 cent, let's look at this chart, right? For it to go to 1 cent, here we go. We're actually going to make a new chart just so there's nothing else on it. This is an important lesson. That's why I'm going to take time out to do it. One. There we go. So here's all the chart history on FTX for Shiba. Pretty good. Pretty strong chart history, right? So in order to get to 1 cent, without getting confusing, we're going to do it visually. This is what we'd have to see. Shiba's already made some insane gains, especially over this month. I got lucky, knock on wood. But to get to 1 cent, hopefully this can help you visualize it. All of the growth that it's had this month is barely visible for a 1 cent target. A 1 cent target is 14,000% up from right now. So will Shiba go 14,000% in this cycle? It already has. To bet on it happening again, not a great bet. Not a great bet. Could it reach 0.002? Sure. Fractions of a penny. I would caution everybody to move away from thinking in this way, thinking in flat terms of $1, $10, 1 cent. These aren't as important here. They're kind of naturally the way we think, but they're not what you think they are. Think in percent change. Think in delta. Think in percents, and you'll have a lot clearer picture. So asking yourself, will Shiba go to 1 cent? Logically feels easy, right? 1 cent, yeah. But that's deceiving you. Will Shiba grow 14,000%? From here? Not a great bet. Not a great bet. Doesn't mean it can't double, doesn't mean it can't triple, quadruple. Heck, maybe 10x, who knows? But you're looking to move the decimal over 1, 2, 3 times on something that's already moved the decimal over, well, I think in the last year or two, 7 times. It's not a great bet. I wish you the best. I still have my Shiba. I'm not selling it yet. There's no BTC pair, so I'm not interested. I don't want fiat. I don't need fiats. Well, I love my fiats. No, I don't. Ooh, just got a message. Just got an email from BitBoy's crew trying to book the crown again. They know I'll always say yes. I love being on that show. Last time was a lot of fun. Dude, it's like, I should say only if CryptoFace is going to be on. I always have fun when he's on. It's always a good time, but when me and Face are on, man, it's just like buds hanging out. Having a good time. When he's not on, I feel so formal. It's like, I don't like it. Where's that picture? Let's see. Shout out to Wolfpack for this one. Wolfpack with the dankness. People commented on perhaps CryptoFace looking like Raiden and myself looking like Johnny Cage in the last episode. Shout out, bro. I like this. This is one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite things anyone's ever made. Somebody with like some CGI background or video editing skills should make a better one where it's like actually like animated and it's like goes through the fight scene. Also, we need BitBoy in on this. BitBoy needs to be Mortal Kombated. I think he could be Gordo, the boss with all the arms, right? I think that'd be a good one. But I love this. I didn't think I looked like him, but someone said it, and I was like, all right, I'll take it. I won't say no. I won't say no. All right. Let's see. Let's do a spam off. How you guys feeling? Should we put 60 seconds on the clock? Maybe we'll put like 120 seconds on the clock this time. Spammed a coin. 2 minutes. Save settings. Settings saved. Ready? Start. 2 minutes on the clock. Spam the coin. Spam the ticker you want to see. As hard as you can, as fast as you can. Let's do it. Let's do it. What do you want to see? The winners will be put in a vote, and we'll look at them next. Spam it. LTC, Theta, Doge, SafeMoon, KDA, ENJ. We need more spammins. This is all about spamming. All caps, all spam, all hype. Let's go. That's right. I see you. Vet, Elon, Giro, Satama, LTC, Link, Compound. There we go. Now the spam's engaged. Engage the hyper spam drive. There we go, MATIC. ARPA. BTT. Ooh, BTT we haven't looked at in a while. LTC, MATIC, AAV. Rachel Z, how you doing, darling? Cat Girl. CRV. BTT. All right, we'll make a poll. Let's see. I'll put BTT there. I saw some deeply passionate spamming. Theta, I said I'd probably take a look at it anyway. MATIC. Put it.
ARPA coin.
And I guess ARPA because you super chat during it. There you go. 35 seconds left. You can keep spamming. Everybody loves spamming. Just keep spamming. T-Fuel, EGLD. I'm just going to read them off as well. Dot. Doge. I should have put Doge on there, but Doge will win. Mana, we already looked at Mana. What's up, KP Killer? How you doing? Keep the spams coming. You got a few seconds. 18 seconds. 2 minutes is apparently past your guys' energy threshold for spamming. That's all right. I'm going to take a peek at Doge because I want to take a peek at Doge while we finish up the spam off in the vote. Looks like MATIC, the crowd favorite. Oh, this never got stopped. Fancy that. Oh, of course not, because it got all goofy. I hate when it does this. Great, now I'll never know where that stop was supposed to be. Lame. Well, there's some error that happens with logarithmic. It's like when you place one of these on logarithmic, something can happen where it goofs up and it makes a stop loss at 0. Oh, it didn't get stopped. I know that was a good trade too. I know that it certainly was it was either going to stop, here. It might have gotten hit. I don't know. I can't remember what I was thinking about it. That makes me sad. Doge having a decent day. I saw it pumping yesterday. 34 cents. Looks like settled back below 30-cent resistance. Back testing. 27.55. This is a healthy way to climb. You're back above your daily moving averages. A nice clean string of green candles. Can't hate it. You're above the 20 weekly. That 25-cent area. Really looking to create support there. And looking to make a move to the upside, really. Doge has had quite a lot of time to consolidate here. Off its highs in May, April. Still looking to set another high. It might have done so very, very briefly, or maybe the exact same value. 65 votes. MATIC has 70 or 60% of them. Lump. Sergio, we looked at Mana. Bro. We looked at Shiba. I don't know what Cat Girl is. I don't know what it is. Let's look at our indicators. Selling momentum waning off. All right, Doge. Let's go. LFG, let's go. Money flow trending up. VWAP trending up on the weekly. Doge actually looks pretty dang strong. 2 days, 7 hours for this weekly close. Closing above 25.2 cents. I'm ready. No, he's ready. What's up, Space Walter? Space Water. Are you ready? I think Doge is going to see at least a retest of its highs in this run. At least. I think that there are better choices. I think there are better options when it comes to return. Because you look back, you say, okay, it'll return to its highest. That's 165% gain. That's nothing to laugh at. But in crypto, 165% gain is just not. Isn't that weird? That's how spoiled we are. 165%, I laugh at those numbers. 165% gain is like a lifetime of gains in the stock market. We're spoiled. Oh yeah, MATIC. What to even say, man? exactly as predicted, or not? MATIC reaching up, finally reaching up for about 250, about 350, 250. After breaking 1618, one of my favorite resistances in all of the space. Back testing it as support actually on the 4 hour on the way up. Nice. Very nice. Let's turn that green. Oh my god. 250. Whether it's sooner or later, 250. All-time high sitting at 270. And that's when it gets spicies. Yeah, I mean, that's like just the immediate 250 to the all-time high. Boom. If you break it, you get bigger moves, bigger measured moves. Could be looking for a $5, $6 MATIC. I could definitely see in reason, I could see a move. As high as $11.76. Wouldn't bet on it. This wouldn't be my, like, all in right now to, like, jump out there. Not the best bet. I think 676 very likely. Or 1618. But honestly, the best play here is 250. 250. If you believe in MATIC, I would look higher. If you're kind of just on it as a trade, maybe you got kind of caught on the way up, you might look to get out of 250. That seems pretty reasonable. There wasn't a lot of time to buy it higher than 250. Daily momentum, very nice. RSI, very nice. We don't have, this is one of the few examples. We don't have bearish divergence on this high. We have a higher high in price, and we have a higher high on our RSI. MACD agrees. Higher high on MACD. Momentum's up. This chart looks ready to rock and roll. 250. Unless into like this monthly close, Bitcoin just craps the bed. Starts out November slow. MATIC looking for 250. That money flow on the daily is beautiful. Beautiful trend up. VWAP remaining positive. Hopefully the weekly has similar signals for us, and it absolutely does. Absolutely does. VWAP rocketing. Rocketing price. This is the only hesitation I have here. We've seen this play out before. We don't like, in general, we don't like these big swings to selling momentum that are responded to, are met with, are, what's the word? That lead to kind of these single candles of buying momentum and then go back to selling momentum. This is a tricky setup. These do give us big traps. However, we have seen that happen more than once, where we get kind of the exact same setup and then we get a rocket. Everything else on this chart is to like suggesting to me we're still looking for 250. Everything. MATIC is beastin'. 20 weekly below you. I believe it trades, yeah. Yeah, easy. Easy peas. Looking for a retest of the all-time high. Just slightly above that 250. MATIC's a great chart. Great chart. Great start. Papa Corn pulling the brakes on the alts. What's up, General Spaz? Time is over. Oh wait, did I? Time's over. Oops, that's been up for a while. Dude, my hair is all over the place. I was not ready today. Oh, John Ketchum wants to see ARPA. Yeah. Nobody voted for it. Hey, ARPA. I don't have it. Let's make a chart. ARPA. Sounds like a sheep. I don't know why. I don't know why it sounds like a sheep. It just does. ARPA. ARPA chain. ARPA chain. Ooh. Spicy ARPA chain. Do we have more history somewhere? Yes, we do. Okay, so we got a little more history than we may have assumed at first. Here we go. Not really count this wick. We don't see it on other exchanges. Qcoin, not really the biggest exchange, not the smallest, but probably due to liquidity problems, not so much true to the chart, in air quotes. Let's take a peek. 12-cent support below you. Traded up to 23. That's quite a retrace. Quite a retrace. But this chart does look pretty spicy. I mean, you look at these extensions, and these numbers are going to start watering some mouths, I think. 1618 is... yeah, wow. Wow. Pulled back, moved to the 1618. Moved back, broke the high, so I guess we look for the 1618, 50 cents. This is on the monthly. Not bad. Not bad. What a clean move. What a clean move. No one's ever brought this chart up before. But we saw a pretty predictable pattern. A swing high to a swing low. That gave us our extension, our 1618. That was 15.2 cents. We saw profit taking to a higher low. That higher low pushed price back up, exceeded the previous high. So now we look again to our measured move, man. 50 cents. Nice psychological number. Our indicators, not quite as bullish as MATIC, but still remaining up there. Momentum's up on the weekly. VWAP trending back down. That's really the only thing I don't like here on the week. RSI is pretty low. Pretty low, actually. Ooh, here we go. Boom. Got your kiss. You got your kiss. On the week. 50 cents looks pretty solid. Looks like you're battling just with this daily cloud. Could see this trade back down to 8.2 cents. Could. Uh-oh. Amazon messaged me. I've been waiting on this dang couch for a month. Do not like that I'm getting an email from Amazon Bulky and Heavy Services. Okay, another promotional credit. Jeez. Just get me my couch, Amazon. What's up, EDM? Best music genre out there. How you doing, bro? Thanks for subscribbling. This is a hard call. That 8 cents might not be respected. Though we do see the 50 daily down there. We got a cross down above the clouds, or above the clouds, being a very weak bearish signal. And what we do see is the TK and KJ sitting very tightly together. It would not take a lot of upside action on ARPA here to get a cross above the clouds, being an extremely bullish signal. Really, I think it would only take trading above about 17 cents. I dig on the daily this reversal pattern right here, right on top of previous resistance. We can see it was acting as support. Here we have a more confident reversal. Gonna have to see it break its high of 23, obviously. Wouldn't surprise me to see this play out this way. That's what I'd be looking for. Consolidation above the previous resistance. Move to the measured move. Well, to our 1618. Cool chart. There's like definitely a spider web or something near me. I think it's in my nose. These spiders are always trying to get in my nose. Oops. Closed access. Man, it's chilling. Will it retest 167 today? Could do. Could. 6 minutes left, or 6 hours left in the day. There's plenty of time for anything. Let's consult CoinGecko once again. Decentraland still holding number one. Safe moon. Safe moon. Why do you gotta put the word safe in the title? It just sketches me out, man. We'll look at safe moon. Is this it? This crazy ticker?
take a look at ICP USD when you get a chance. Thanks.
What up, General Spaz? ICP. The Insane Clown Posse. Yeah, we can do that. I warn you guys, ICP, I do not have a favorable... Do not have a favorable opinion on. Same with SafeMoon. So, where is like USD? SafeMoon. Where is USD that's not Pancake Swap? It's all these swaps, man. If you can only get it on a swap, you gotta ask yourself why. Wait, what? Oh, because that's USDT SafeMoon for some reason. Wow, we really just like don't have a good chart for this, do we? No. It's not even calculated. SafeMoon Inu? What is that gibberish? What is that? Alright, I give up. It's not worth giving the space. It's not worth giving the time to anyway. ICP. For my buddy, Mr. General. ICP. ICP just reminds me so much of OXT. It's like basically a company comes in and just dumps their project onto Coinbase. For some reason, Coinbase lists it, which to me seems like criminal. Apparently the government doesn't think so. Not quite there. You're consolidating. You have a higher low. Could be worse. I'm ready. I'm ready. What am I do? What up? On the day, you do see money flow. It was trending red. It still is in the negative, but VWAP suggesting there's going to be a little buying pressure entering the market here. MACD agreeing, but this is just not confidence building yet. I don't like where the daily RSI is. Below 50, trending below 50, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Let's see this retracement. So pretty clean in the golden pocket, which is, could be worse. This is not bad. Not bad. This gives us some confidence on a bounce. And with 39 tested as support, not bad. I mean, there's reasons that you might think we're looking for a bounce here on the day. For sure. You might look for a play back to the golden pocket above. I don't have insanely bullish expectations for this coin. I look at OXT, so a similar setup, and just never really performed. Certainly wouldn't be crazy to see it back. 263. Not crazy. Outside of anything, though, this does look a lot like Bitcoin 2018 Q4. This fall, these peaks, and this consolidation at different levels, kind of like up, consolidate, down, consolidate, up, consolidate, and then it slowly sneaks back up to that high. Let's say 87. You break that, and that's definitely the go sign. I mean, this does look like it. I don't know if that's enough for me. You're in the golden pocket. You could have a worse time to try to knife catch. I'm not going to touch this coin, though. I don't like it. I don't like these centralized like businesses coming in and like dumping their projects on Coinbase. It's not my jam. It's the opposite of why I'm here. But we're all here for different reasons. Bitcoin chilling out, making it not so spicy. Let's take a look at our small time frames. We've done very little TA on Bitcoin today. Unusual. Money flow is positive. Let's zoom in actually even more. 5 minute looking for some upside. 5 minute looking for some upside. We see momentum waning off on the sell side. We see MACD flipping back to positive with momentum catching at the zero line. Typically you get some Spicy moves when that happens. Let's see where the 5-minute would be suggesting. Nothing super special. The 5-minute never does signal anything super special. That's okay. I would say, what, a retest? Retest of October 25th's high? Could be pretty darn likely here. I like it. I like what the 5-minute's saying, but let's not read too much into the 5. 10-minute in agreement. Momentum hasn't waned off yet, but we see a very similar setup on our VWAP and money flow. 15 is where it comes into play. Let's see. Not enough yet. Not enough yet. 30-minute leaning a little more bearish. So we may see, maybe not even that full move hit, but some kind of upside, some kind of retracement back towards the today's high. And if we look at the 30-minute, 45-minute, hourly, and possibly even 2-hour, our medium, our mid time frames, leaning a little more to the bearish side. And what that means is not, oh no, it's over, but could mean that we see a higher high today, higher than we are now, could. And then we're likely to see some kind of pullback. Whether that cleanly comes back and tests kind of the resistance consolidation level 61.8 or not, we don't know. But it would imply some kind of selling at our high and maybe looking for a retracement and then maybe a real test. That's what I'm seeing here on the 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hour. About the 3. 3 a little more bullish though. 3 a little more bullish. 3 looking to roll over. I like it. 3 hour has had selling money flow, money leaving the market since October 26th, and that's looking to end. It did put in a lower low, which is not the best, but hey, when it's rolling over, that's always a good sign. Yeah, for me, that's a pretty clear path. It's like maybe we have a slightly higher high, a brief, well, it doesn't have to be brief, but a retracement of that rally that leads to a break. Likely looking maybe before the end of the that would be this weekend. Huh. That's what makes this so tricky. CME is going to close trading. And what we've seen is CME closing and opening at roughly the same value. So to expect a large move over the weekend wouldn't be what we've seen. Wouldn't be the pattern that we've been experiencing in the last few months. But as we said earlier, this is what crypto does. This is what Bitcoin does. Gets us used to a pattern. And once we're so confident in that pattern, it takes it away. Takes it all away. Leaves you holding the bag. I have an alert. That's good. 618. Yeah. 618. I'll take that. Let's take a look at a few things actually. I'm gonna take a look at funding. See how funding's doing. Fear and greed leveled off to 70. Okay, clean. US dollar index futures. Gold. Let's take a peek. Wow, funding's still positive. When is it gonna go negative?
Can we do some volume tar on Coinbase? Good way to show if sometimes volume is noteworthy.
You did point out something interesting on Coinbase. Can look at it. We're waiting for these fundings, and honestly, I think more importantly, what we're waiting for is for the predicted fundings. What we keep seeing is these just ever so slightly bearish fundings. 1.01% is neutral, and what we're seeing is 0.015, leaning a little bear. It's just so slightly. And what catches my eye are these predicted fundings. I keep refreshing this page and I keep seeing something similar. It's like actual funding doesn't move that much, and these predicted rates keep saying kind of unsustainable levels. 0.07%, pretty unsustainable. Wouldn't be impossible to continue rallying through, but that's a lot of closing pressure on longs. And so what I think we're waiting for is a reset of these predicted rates to either go negative or remain neutral. Not quite there yet. Maybe that lines up with what we're seeing on the hour to 2 hour. Would make sense. Rico wants me to look at volume. I don't have volume TA, but this is what he wants to look at. So it is interesting. It is. Right here. We don't use volume that often here. Volume, I feel, a lot of the time is a trap. A lot of the time is not the useful tool you think it is. Sometimes it does have some secrets for us. So a lot of the time people say, where's the volume? And we say, bro, price didn't move anywhere. Why would we expect volume? You don't usually expect volume for no reason. Well, earlier today, we did essentially get volume for no reason. And I think this is what Rico's hinting at, is a lot of the time people are looking for volume to be a front-running signal. They're looking for high volume on a rally or something. Like before it rallies, I don't know either. It doesn't really make sense when you say it out loud. But what volume can be useful for is in this scenario, we saw price didn't really move. We saw an awful lot of volume. Now, what does that mean? Well, we can't know for sure what the actors were thinking or the bots or whatever. What we can say is that there was a battle here. The fact that price was so closely range bound during that battle can suggest that the winner of that battle is likely going to have an edge in the short term. Likely have an edge. The next candle, we got a big green candle, beautiful. That could be a result. So basically, the way I view it is something like this. At all times, there's battles going on. This chart's too busy. Crap. I just closed the one I wanted to open. No, not that one. Copy. My headphones are dying. I need new headphones. These are just dying. Great headphones, but they're dying. At all times, there's a battle waging. Okay. And it's a battle on many fronts. On every time frame. And there's two forces in that battle. Downward pressure and upward pressure. A lot of the time, you'll notice patterns make, we'll see price action make these symmetrical triangles. And I think that's a result of a well-matched battle. The forces pushing down are very similar in power to the forces pushing up. And so what we can kind of take is, at some point, if you have a descending line and an ascending line, they have to cross, just by the nature of mathematics, right? What this candle says to me, Enrique, you're welcome to explain how you see it.
What is ARTM Eco Token? Has NFTs in streaming gaming? What do you think about this?
What's up, EDM? What is ARTM ICO token? I don't know. Never heard of it. In general, I don't invest in ICOs. I wouldn't recommend. This isn't financial advice. I wouldn't recommend them. There's a lot of selling pressure once an ICO finishes and releases the tokens, and doesn't always go well. Usually doesn't. Just give me a second and I can take a peek though for you there, EDM. So by nature of trend lines, they have to cross, right? So if we do this a little more visually, maybe we say something like this. Maybe like that. And so what we saw, this is how I interpret it, is right here, despite it not being a large price movement, that's two forces collided. Two big forces, a heavy downtrend and a heavy uptrend colliding. That volume shows us that lots of Bitcoin was exchanging hands. This is on Coinbase, and so that's spot volume. Our next candle gave us a nice little green, and so to me that means, bam, we have a winner of that battle. This is likely going to add upside pressure, buying pressure, as someone or something, some algorithm, some party got caught out. They lost the battle, and so now they're going to be forced to buy back in. That's how I see it. How do you see it, Rico? Drop your knowledges. Pratish, Theta, please. Pratish, only for you. I'll open Theta quick. It looked spicy the last time I looked at it, so. And ARTM, ARTM. Let's see if Coinbase recognizes ARTM. And CoinGecko, my bad. Does not. It's going to be a harder one to answer then. was I just doing? I got distracted. Theta. That's what I was doing. All right. Where did the chart go? I thought I just pulled it up. Oh well. Yep. Did we call the bottom of Theta? I don't know, man. Maybe. Maybe we did. Maybe we did. Maybe we didn't. After completing a golden pocket retrace on our macro here, trading up to, oh, this is Theta BTC, which I'm sure you're not looking for. Theta BTC completing a golden pocket retrace from 2,800 sats down to 900. Now we're looking for a move back to the golden pocket. Same thing as we saw in the charts last time we looked at it. Weekly looking strong, looking for a very strong rollover to the upside here. I think that golden pocket just under 2,000 sats is the logical target. Now, if we look at USD, I know this didn't look as good. The BTC pair looked very strong, and the USD pair just hadn't really made a move yet. Kind of can still see that happening. What we do have is a downtrend. That sounds bad, but it's actually counterintuitive. It's actually a good thing. Downtrending patterns tend to break to the upside. I need to do something with my hair. It's messing with me. You have a potentially strong moving average set up here. You have the 20, 50, and 100 all overlapping. You see the 200 acting as resistance right at our golden pocket retrace, man. This is definitely is less confident. Less confident. Did this never fill? They sniped us, man. We were looking for an entry on stream at 445. It only traded down to 461. Boo. Boo. Oh, you can definitely see on the weekly a potential for a kissing setup with the 20 and 50. We're seeing that across the market pretty generously. Weekly market cipher looking great. Whew. Whew. I mean, dang. Dang, I think that we have seen the bottoming here. Could trade lower. I wouldn't like to see it trade below that 445 now. It's too late. I'd like to see it hold the 50 weekly actually, and honestly, ideally the 20 weekly. If you can hold the 20 weekly, you move up, maybe retest your September high. You have a bullish kissing setup. We've seen that across the board here, and it's led to some crazy upsides. So there's your Theta. Theta. T-Fuel's dead too. Theta's dead. You're making me want to buy more Theta, buddy. Whenever anyone tells me something's dead, I get hungry. Rico says same. Was below weekly levels as well with majority of volume. Buying to me, that says pressure to go. Yep. I'm on the same page with you, man. That battle, the winner was decided, and now the loser has to figure it out. Just to figure it out. Getting a little sketchy here on Bitcoin on the 5. Ooh, alright. Alright. You're gonna make me... Oh wait, this isn't the BTC chart. You're gonna make me look like a fool, are we? Bitcoin. Womp. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. Four hours, 15 minutes for CME to close. Where's the max pain price? What's up, Sandra? Could you show us the Ichimoku clouds on the BTC chart? Well, you have to pick a time frame. On the daily, pretty spicy. Closing up here above the TK would be a dream. Be a dream after rejecting from it on the 25th. Get back in trend by closing above it. 62.5 will do the trick. 12 hours primed, buddy. I don't know, Steve, if you're watching, brother. That 12-hour Ichi, man, that's primed. You had your cross down, you had a low, you had that fake out wick. This makes a lot more sense now. Closed back above the TK. Now you're looking to close above your Kaijun, and what does that give you? That gives you a cross above the clouds. You just need to break a high, pretty much. That would be a very bullish sign. Very bull. Bitcoin futures expire. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Oh my god, it's actually not my hair that's bothering, it's my beard. Son of a. I gotta shave this off. Tune in next time for less beard. So we do see open interest at what? Almost his record-setting levels? Record-setting. This is the first time, man, that's been in a long time. March 2021 really was the last time we were this high on open interest. Now in October, let's see where our calls and strikes are. Calls and puts. Don't care about the interest. Let's see. So we got the puts at above 60. So what, Max Payne? Max Payne's looking somewhere what in that 60 to 70 area, either above 70 or below 60. Not a bad target to settle up today. Below 60 is certainly closer in price. But even what? 64, 65, 66. Honestly, if we're going like 66, might as well go 70. Pop this freaking 1.5K. Let's see. Wait, strike price now. Did these already expire? No. No, they didn't. Why are they so low here? I hate looking at these.
Welcome back. Missed you, bro. Rocket.
Miss you too, fam. Missed you too. Who's that? You should read the name of the people. Jason Roberts. How you doing, bro? How you doing? EDM asking again about ARTM ICO token. Honestly, just because it has ICO in it, it makes me skeptical.
What is ARTM Eco Token? Has NFTs and streaming gaming? What do you think about this?
Let's see if it's on CoinMarketCap. I mean, I can't even Google it. I can't even find it on Google. I don't really have a way of assessing it, my friend. It's not showing up on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko or even Google. It does. It's not a good sign. Honestly, you got to be weary of all ICOs, all pre-mines. Anything that someone starts with just an unfair advantage that they don't have to pay for. Typically not good for the price action, especially right out the gate. AXS closed 160. I wish I had a better answer for you, man. I just can't find it. Like, I just literally can't find it anywhere. I just have to give you that general advice of be wary of ICOs. I have never participated in an ICO. I don't plan to. Or gotta take a quick pee. Oof. All right. I gotta take a quick pee. Smash the like button and share. Jump in the Discord. You have a minute. I'm gonna make it fast, so. I told you to be quick. Bitcoin chilling. Ethereum has shown strength here into a new all-time high. Slight pullback, now trading sideways. Likely looking for higher highs here today. Oop, clues and stuff. Dang. Thought we were gonna get more spice. Might not be in the cards today. No, there will be. There will be with the CME close. We have quite some time left before then. Quite some time.
Thank you, Tom. I would be interested in the Itchy Moochy Cloud tutorial you mentioned doing before. Will you do the video soon? Hello to Puppy.
Thank you, Sandra. Well, I did say I have 50k. We hit 40k. I should do it soon. I should. Honestly, I would really recommend just going online, just Googling Ichimoku Cloud. I think Investopedia or whatever, Investopedia, has a decent article on it. I think the first thing to kind of get is to understand what the goal is or what it's showing you, which is not very complicated. And once you have kind of that fundamental understanding of it, yeah, I think it makes learning how to use it a lot easier. There's that weakness shining through. We didn't get the 5 minute. The 5 minute did not play out yet. Still possible. We had that 0 line twist. Got sold off though. Money flow still positive. VWAP's turning back up, so it's not off the table. But it's less likely than when we first looked at it. We will, I promise you, Sandra. It will happen. It will. It will happen. 250 still watching. Not much going on. Good to have y'all back though. Nice. 10 likes on our tweet today. Nice. Yeah. It's up to the daily. Doesn't really matter where we close, does it? We have a higher low and a higher high. Right at that daily local resistance level. Didn't quite touch it at 63. Didn't quite touch it. Very close, but really it doesn't really matter where this closes. Like if it can close above 63, that's amazing. If it closes below, honestly, to me, it doesn't really make any difference. It's like from 63 to like 60,500. It's like it's a green candle, has a higher high and a higher low. Sure, I'd like to have it be more full-bodied than not, but neither is like super exciting. Neither is super exciting. If it close above 63, that'd be pretty exciting.
Can you check comp? Weekly looking to roll over and lower time frames looking good. Thanks, man.
Yeah, right on, Mike J. Yeah, you can check comp. Been a while. Comp BTC is hurting. Hurting here. Dang. No divergence on the BTC pair. You can see our bounce did not play out. Let's see what's going on the chart. Okay. Previous all-time high, it's like 273. We saw in the last few weeks tested as support 1, 2, 3 times. Not ideal to continue testing, but we have seen price float up from that support. Still below the 50 weekly and 20 weekly, so that is could be shinier, could be more fun. But the weekly does have signs of rolling over. I see our VWAP finally returning to the 0, looking to go positive momentum. Pinching Looking for VWAP to make a move on the weekly to the upside. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of these lines because they're probably not relevant. Trip back to 500 could be in the cards. I don't hate the way this looks on the daily though. I don't want support to be tested over and over again. This pattern isn't too bad. Got a little Adam and Eve bottom. We've seen lots of reversals in the space off of a similar pattern. I don't love where you are on your moving averages though. Moving averages are very threatening here. But the daily does like to roll over as well, huh? There's absolutely, Mike J, a play to be made. Absolutely. We have plenty of information to make this. Plenty. Even just playing it back to that 500 level. Plenty of info. You break that 273. Maybe you're looking to double bottom. Maybe you're going to go looking for lower. So a trade could be made using that as a stop loss. Not financial advice, but you're betting on that daily and weekly rolling over, so you're not going to see lower lows if that plays out. So you can make a position based on that. 12-hour looks a little better. It's interesting, like the whole chart, the weekly, the daily, the 12-hour, it's all this higher low, higher low, higher low. Everything looking for some kind of retracement there. $413 though. Could be your early jump off point. Why does it do that? Either way, you're consolidating. I mean, this chart mirrors most of the space. This one's a little farther down, hasn't made it back really to those August highs. But the weekly does look good and the daily do look good to roll over. I think the play here is a long with that calculated stop. I already don't know where that went. There we go. Yeah, like the rounding bottom. Not a lot of volume, sure. Interesting. I'd like to see it trade back above that 500 before I was truly bullish. But I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen before we see an invalidation of 273. I'd put the probability in favor. Yeah, this is just doing nothing. 5 minutes snapping back finally. Higher low. Flow, baby, flow. How you doing, Bad Garlic Breath? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Back shows up again. Yep. Yeah, I still think that's good news, though. It would take a lot of arguing to convince me that Visa, MasterCard, and backed partnership not an overall positive for the space. And people say, "Oh, we don't want those guys in." This was always where we were going. We were never gonna continue this path without the big boys. They were always going to join. Visa, MasterCard, though, cashback in Bitcoin, I've seen it firsthand, and that's the only reason I feel this way, is I've seen it firsthand on my BlockFi card, and there are so many people. There's so many people who are going to be willing to earn cash back in Bitcoin that wouldn't buy it.
Breaking out of a descending wedge, also ADA still. Never mind, I trolled them enough.
Breaking out of a descending wedge. Here? Or bigger? Because to me this is actually looking kind of like broadening wedge. Broadening bottom. To me this will look broadening. Something like that. You mean bigger? Nah, I don't think you mean bigger. I think we could see like a flash low, but I think the low's in, babe. I think that wick yesterday was the low, to be honest. If this is a broadening pattern, we could see that. It's a little too broadening for me to be descending. See that? Nice scoopty. I'm bullish on it either way. Like, regardless of this pattern, like it is descending. You know, the highs are coming down, the lows are moving down. And typically we do expect that to break to the upside. Yeah. Rest in peace, bears. Rest in pieces, mate. Buy closes. Yeah, by closes, it does look a lot more descending. You see what I mean? Either way, yeah, I expect this to break to the upside. Especially after that wick. It's gonna be hard to argue anything else after that wick. Well, bad garlic breath. If MasterCard and Back team up and they're offering cash back in Bitcoin, they're gonna have to settle up in Bitcoin. Think of that. They're gonna have to. Even if Backed isn't trading in Bitcoin, they're gonna have to settle up in it for giving out rewards. Yeah. What's up, Garrett? All-time highs on Solana. What's up, Art A? How you doing, my friend? Ooh. Our Solana trade almost... God dang it, dude. These whales snipe us. They snipe us. Look at that. We were looking for 177. We got 178.6. Next upside target, we're looking for 350. About 350. About 350. Could see as high as 500 on cycle high. 350 is a better bet. Ah, I gotta shave my beard. Gotta shave it. On the 5 minute, we got a descending. We got a descending channel. Expect that to break to the upside eventually. Gold Dragon, how you doing, man? Spoiled beans. Spoiled beans. Bears are still alive? No, not really. Hello, Maidathanapali from India. What's up, bro? Good to have you here. No name. How you doing, man? Tags Manian Devil. ETP. Never heard of it. Caligari fine. Tezos $100. Go for it, buddy. Back to soaring. I'm sorry. Present earner V. Hanzo chart. Sorry, if it's under $5, it doesn't read it. I don't see it, but I did see this. Hanzo, the character from Overwatch. Hanzo. Don't know. We'll see what it is. Hanzo. We only have it on a swap. We're not really even going to be able to see it, are we?
Yo homie, hope you're all well. How you feeling about Sushi RN chart and show you next week?
You always want sushi.
12.5 and then 16 something should be programmed.
What up, man? Yeah, look at sushi. Hanzo 27% from its all-time high against Ethereum. Likely looking for a retest. So 25% gain back to the all-time high. R1618, about 100%. 100% gain against Ethereum. That's certainly possible. We're not seeing coins do so hot in F pair, though. So I'm a little skeptical. I got to see this break, or at least retest the all-time high, see if there's sellers. This chart is not going to be one that's watched much because, well, it doesn't. You saw when I put it up. You can't see it. You have to do chart magic to even be able to view it. So probably not a lot of people watching it. If you have heavy profit taking there, you watch for the retracement. But if you break him in, you're looking for 100% gain. Not bad. Not bad. I've never heard of it. Looks like a very small cap coin. It's only traded on Uniswap. Not my fave. Alright, well, SUSHI, just like when we watched it, when we looked for you last time, is at the exact same price as it was. Has not moved. Water. Still looking for the same thing. I mean, that $12 was hit. We're looking for a retracement back to 15. And we're looking for that big pattern of flat top with higher lows. Break through the all-time high at $24. And we don't even have a measured move, do we? It's got to be on here somewhere. 54. Dang. Dang. I can see it. This kind of looks like the crow chart to me. There we go. It's like literally where we looked at it last. You do have a very high energy setup though. Like this could break at any minute. You have all your daily moving averages at the same price. The 20, the 50, the 100, the 200, all right there. Prices trading above, testing that $12. I mean, 15 looks incredibly likely, yeah. Yeah. I mean, why stop it there though? My sights would be set on that all-time high. That's a long consolidation phase. But the chart looks good, man. It's like flat top. Your lows are coming up. As long as you don't break your lows back in July, it's like this thing is primed. Primed for some exploration to the upside. Those daily moving averages would agree. Rejected. Rejected negative money flow in the day. Started trending back up. Ooh, and the weeklies. Done. Done, done. Bullish kissed. Oh, look at that. Our trade is still active. Trade is still active. Entered at $10. Looking for that 130% gain live, baby. That weekly bullish kiss makes me way more confident in this trade. Beautiful. Beautiful. It got the heart. That's all that matters. Good trade. 5 minutes still, freaking chilling. Oh my goodness. What's up, JB? Did I do dot? I did not do dot. For JB, maybe I could pull up dot. Are you gonna move Bitcoin? Take a quick peek at dot. Though Bitcoin might not let me. Is that 5 minute finally gonna play out? Jeez, that took forever. My dot chart is a Bitcoin chart for some reason. God, I better not have lost this dot chart. And it may be lost. There we go. Yes. Exactly as friggin' predicted. I mean, let's go. $50. Let's rock and roll. Done. Done. From $10. From $10, fam. Re-entered. 27, 70. Back to $50. Like, let's go. Let's go. $131. Break 50, looking for 131. Upside of 240. 50 bucks. Easy. Exactly as predicted. What's up, Mad D? That's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, we've been waiting. Since back here, we're like 5 minute wants to roll up. Maybe we'll get a measure move. Maybe we'll see just slightly above 36 or 63K. Then the hourly is looking a little heavy, so we're likely to see retracement after that. And we've been waiting. Since we said that, we've just been waiting on this higher low to get some fuel underneath it. Maybe it's about to happen. What's up, Scott Kiefer? Mr. Kiefer. Josh Durham. Preaching the Bash Bros TA. Buy when it's high, sell when it crashes. What's up, Reddy? Do you buy now, General Spaz? Probably not. Probably not. I think we'll see lower than 62.4 at some point. Crow, 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 crow. A crow, crow, crow. Crow, 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 crow. Crow was crowing earlier. Twas crowing. Crap, this is not the right chart, but it'll work. Oh yeah, it is. Crow playing out perfectly, man. From 9.3 cents right here live on this channel. We've been looking for a retest of our highs, 23.6. Here we are, 22, 23. All-time high at 28 cents. Breaking it. Gives us the big numbers. Gives us the big boy numbers. Looking at a pit stop about 50 to 58 cents. And then a $1.25 crow. How does that sound? This chart is beast. It's a beast chart. These are weeks. Test. Price exploration. Retrace. Retest the high. Retrace with the higher low. Retest the high. Retrace with the higher low. Retest the high. So now we either get a higher low again, or we just break and run. Move to the towards those measured move targets. 50 cents. First logical pit stop. Crow. Crow's been catching our eye for quite some time. Let's go. Let's go. 266 watching as the 5 minute is looking to bust a move. Can we do it? Probably. Type today. There we go. Shiba dibba. Yeah, SHIB not looking bad though. Not looking bad off of the 1618. Said earlier, as long as it doesn't trade below there, could be looking for another one. Would be awesome if we nailed the top though. We nailed the top on Doge. 69 cents. We called it before anybody. Breaks here. I mean, then probably looking for the 12s, 12-ish area, right? 12. The macro 2618. Got a long way to go. Got a long way to go on that. You have daily local resistance untested. Sitting there at 8. This would be the next profit-taking target. Two-hour looks good, though. More SHIB madness. Who's ready? Who's ready? Welcome home, DeFi Jesus. What's up, my dude? ADA doing nothing, dude. ADA has kind of been on its own jam though. Like it moves to its own drum, some would say. Ryan Wright, shout out, man. Shout out to Ryan Wright. 266 watching, is that right? With 255 likes, not bad. That 420 target looks far away. Crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened. Alright. When did we start this stream? Does anybody remember? I was like not super awake. I need to cut this dang beard off so I can stop touching my face while I stream.
Can you take a look at AMP? Could be dead or value play.
Long range crypto. For the amps. Yeah, we can take a look at AMP. Boo, Bitcoin, boo. Everybody boo it because it's being a butt. Dang. Didn't get the breakout. Last time we were looking at AMP, we were looking for a breakout from that 58-cent level. Did not happen. Ooh, kind of ugly moving averages here. AMP has to make a move to the upside. Daily does show some signs of that. We do see the VWAP now trending back to positive. We got a double bottom off of 4 cents. Not the strongest, especially meeting that 20. Value play long term. I mean, yeah, you could. Could be. I'm not loving what I'm seeing, to be honest. But they do have a habit. They do have a habit of looking that way before they get spicy. I guess my problem here, 33.77 cents. We see the 50 weekly started late July. Hasn't been tested yet. 50 sitting right there. The daily moving averages look pretty bad. I mean, the thing is you're very close to them not looking bad. I just don't love this. I don't love it. Yeah, you're 50 and 20 potentially setting up for a bearish kiss. That's not great. But that can be invalidated pretty darn quickly. All you have to do is close up here. Close above 5 cents. I think that's likely invalidated. What I don't want to see is rejection from this 20 daily, man. If you do, you want to hit that 3.7 cents and you want to go straight up. If you don't get that 1, kind of 2, 3 bottom, it's actually not a 1, 2, 3 bottom, but if you don't get that descending channel pattern and a really strong bounce, you're just under so much threat. You're under so much threat here. This is not my favorite chart. But again, a daily close above 5 cents can change all of that. Can change all that. Don't see it yet, though. Maybe. Maybe. It's got a little energy moving up. 4 hours already tired. Yeah, I just gotta see this trade above 5 cents. If it trades above 5 cents, things looking great. If it doesn't, I'm aiming for that 377, hoping that holds a support. And you better get a strong capitulation bounce off that 3.77 cents. Jeez, Bitcoin, are you just gonna keep teasing us? It's one of those days. Thank you, Long Range. I appreciate your support, my friend. I wish I had better things to say. AMP just hasn't caught my eye yet. Needs 5 cents, man. Needs 5 cents. ETHUSD following the same pattern as Bitcoin. You can really see that descending channel on Ethereum. Much cleaner. That's good. That's what we want. That's what we want. Bitcoin being less than ideal here, being extra boring. At this point, the 5-minute just kind of failed to roll over. We're going to assume that our mid timeframes that we were looking at still trending down. Not looking ideal. When's this 4-hour close? 1 hour, 38 minutes. Ugh. Not looking super strong into this 4-hour close. We do have one more before the day ends, right? Anything's possible. With October 28th or yesterday's flash crash, it's going to be hard to bet against this in my book. That's bullish. It's very bullish. You got good volume. You see volume is building, trending back up. There we go. Today's chart is live on the Discord already. Great reason to be in there. Actually, while we're live, I've never done a drop while we're live. So everyone quick get into Discord and make sure your account is logged in, because we're going to tip here. We're going to airdrop some BTC on everybody. I don't really know how this decides who to give it to. Hopefully it's spreading it out evenly, though. Hopefully. I think we're going to see some spiciness into today's close, but we have 5.5 hours till then, and we might see some not so exciting trading until that time. That's looking pretty likely. We're looking to basically stay in this bleeding, descending channel, and we're going to be looking for a break to the upside, whether that's into the final 4 hour of today, maybe into the close of today. We don't know. But overall, I mean, this, how do you fight against that? The answer is you don't. Discord link in the top of the chat, also in the live chat. Actually, there's a bunch of great links below. You know what I need to do? I need to shout out. We have a non-Bitcoin sponsor. Need to shout them out. Gamer Subs. I really do like their stuff. I wouldn't work with them if I didn't. You guys know I'm a big energy drink person, and this is some of the best energy drink stuff I've had. What they are doing, if you click that link, you can go to the shop, add the sample pack to your cart, and you should be able to order it without even giving identification. You can get yourself a free sample pack, so you don't even have to spend anything. Just try it. They do accept BTC. They have a BTC payment processor, and you can get, I don't have my cup here, an awesome Bitcoin shaker bottle if you pay with BTC. I don't know if that's still active, but we have a bunch of samples to give away. So you guys use them. Use the samples. It's free. What are you waiting for? I think I've given away 14 samples. I think we're giving away like 50 or 100. So there's plenty left. You don't have to give credit card information or whatever. Basically, you just give them where to ship it. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. They have a funny sense of humor. Good company. Really aiming towards like all natural, kind of taking the crap out of energy drinks. And as an energy drink drinker, I feel that. I feel that. A lot of great links in the video description. Check them out. Useful crypto links. Ooh, today's chart got all goofed up. There we go. Yeah, well, I'm beat. Spicy is put on pause, but we're going to keep our eyes open for a breakout again today. We're going to be looking into that close, into that futures expiration, into the CME futures trading day, week close. We're going to see where that close is going to be important. And until then, I mean, I think we're just going to keep seeing this slow bleed. Ethereum and Bitcoin in descending channels. We expect those to break to the upside. They often do. So I think we'll fire up the stream again when it gets spicy again. Thank you guys for